this is such an interesting thing. Okay, we'll see. It's chugging. We'll see.
It says we're live on my thing.
Oh, we're live?
That's what it says.
Oh, good. What says done redirecting to Facebook Live page? That just went to the wrong. What? It just went to the completely wrong place. Does it say we're live? Oh, it says streaming live on Facebook. Okay, great. Let me check my phone because it looks successful. Okay. This is so great. All right. Let's go to the group and see if it's working. Guys, just give us, oh, we are live. Okay, great. Yay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry about the confusion. I haven't streamed live onto Facebook a whole lot because it's a little clunky when we do. But I wanted to have this interview with Sarah because she is, well, let me back up. Sarah Snyder Bagatti is a social media expert. Okay. I would say a communications expert. She can actually help you with all kinds of writing and she's amazing at it. But at a time when many people have been losing clients and have been fearful of putting their business out there and worried about what's going to be happening, Sarah has managed to gain clients. So we're going to be talking today about what Sarah has been doing in her business that's been really successful. And she's a part of Heart-Centered and Sustainable Income, which is such an honor of mine. But Sarah, introduce yourself, talk about what got you into this work, and I'll start asking you more questions.
So my background is in broadcast journalism and public relations, and I decided to start my own business about 5 years ago because I was kind of tired of people telling me what to do, and I didn't want my creativity stifled anymore. So I went out and I started my own business, and I started with one client for like a year. And then, people started referring me and I joined some networking groups, and a lot of it has been referral growth. A lot of it has been people posting about me on social media. And basically what I do is I help small and medium businesses gain a presence on social media and make sure that their branding is the same across all their platforms, and that they keep their message concise and consistent, and that they're reaching the right people and that they're on the right platforms. Everybody thinks they need to be on everything, and they don't. They need to be on what's right for their business, and they need to know the right people to reach. And then I also help them with email marketing and strategizing with their other marketing, and, giving them some ideas for, as an outsider per se, on like their websites and other marketing materials that they have, business cards. I just gave one of my clients advice on what's appealing to someone on the outside. Usually, if you try and do your own stuff, it becomes very difficult. You're in it all day long. It's your business. You see it in one way, you speak the jargon, and people don't understand it. So I help people bring their businesses to light and for the common person to understand. And I just remind everyone that we are all humans. So don't speak to everyone as if they're an attorney or a doctor, because even attorneys and doctors don't need to hear their own jargon all the time. So
that's amazing. That's amazing. It's true. They don't.
No.
So, okay. So you actually lost a couple clients right when this whole thing went down.
I did.
Is that correct?
I did. So I had clients who, unfortunately, their businesses were just basically put on hold. And listen, I get it. Even though it was a time where they probably should have kept up their presence, they couldn't afford to. And obviously, I knew that was going to happen. And that was really at the very beginning, March and April, when New York was really being hit the hardest. And then I would say over the summer, a lot of people kind of realized, you know what, this is the new norm. We're going to be online, not in person for a while. Um, and I really need to step up my presence. So I've had quite a few people reach out to me, um, and basically say, you know what, I really need to ramp up my game. And so we have. Um, some people want to do it slowly. Okay, totally fine. Other people want full speed ahead. But I think people are coming to the realization that, even when things return to normal, that we'll still be able to basically live our lives online. That's not going to go away. The platforms may change a little, sure. Like there may be a new competitor to Facebook at some point. Facebook may buy another social media platform. We don't know. But you'd be amazed at how many people, professionals, are not even on LinkedIn. And there's so many different places to advertise and to promote yourself and to, you know, tag other businesses that you're working with, which, in a face to face conversation, you'd have to hand out a business card to somebody. Online, you tag them and everybody sees it automatically. So,
Exactly.
whether it's a small presence or a large presence, it's really important to have a presence. And what we do with it depends on your business.
That's amazing. Okay, so what do you really feel like was working for you? Because we hear about people who are like have these, it's easy for people to think right now that we should stop our businesses, that we shouldn't be working on this stuff. What's going to matter anyway? Um, all these kinds of. What do you think it was for you? I want people to know that it is so very possible, despite what's happening around us, to create your own economy, which is what you've been doing, having your own
Yes.
business.
Yes.
So, what do you feel like has been working for you? I always feel like this person's blowing up. Like, man, what was she doing? I feel like people want to know what you are doing that's actually working for you on a regular
Um,
basis.
I'm keeping what I do simple. So I'm not overcomplicating things. When potential clients approach me, it's a real simple, like, you want to get your name out there. Think old school advertising. We've moved it online basically. And I really try and keep things simple. I don't overcomplicate for people. Um, because that's how I tell them we have to market them. Simple. You don't want to give away everything, right? You want people to come back and ask you questions. You want to engage in a conversation with them. So the more simple it is and the easier it is for people to understand, the more engaged they'll be, the more questions you'll get, the more business you'll get. You can't tie, I never will say you can tie your sales to social media unless you're running an advertisement and there's a click through to buy something. Social media is about brand awareness, um, and it's about building your brand. It's not necessarily about selling your brands, because a sales cycle could take a day or it could take a year.
Totally good.
Right, like I've had clients who came to me a year and a half ago with interest, finally came back a year and a half later. And what, everybody wants to have what I do as part of their plan, and it's nobody wants to pay for it. It's always the last thing. A marketing budget is usually at the bottom. It's not usually big. Um, and people have this notion that you need to have someone who does your PR, you need to have someone who does your advertising, you need to have someone that does your social media, and you need to have someone who does your email marketing. And you know, in today's world, you don't. Um, So, unless you're doing someone who's like professional on Google Ads, which I would 100% refer someone to, because there is really a very technical piece to that. And you really have to understand it. Facebook ads, no, I handle that for people because it's really simple. It's all about boosting your posts. Email marketing, some of these emails that people have showed me that they have sent in the past are like diatribes. I mean, I'm like, guys,
By
you
the
didn't write.
way, if anyone has any questions, because we are on Facebook Live, just hold on for a second. If anyone has any questions while you're watching now and or later, post them in the comments box below. If you have any questions for Sarah, if you have any questions for me about either social media marketing or about what she's been doing that's created success for her, or about heart-centered and sustainable income, post them in the comment box below. We are happy to help. Okay. Just wanted to let that in. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. I'm listening.
Wait, what? I don't even know what I was saying. I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
email
anyway.
marketing, what people are saying. Right.
Right. So people writing novels. I mean, my journalism background taught me you have to write short and sweet and simple. If you can't catch someone in the first 15 seconds,
5 seconds.
well, yeah, but it's really hard to get 5 seconds. Depends on how slow they read. But I give 15 as leeway.
Right.
You don't have a chance because, the posts that get posted on Facebook, they're like a football field long. They change. You could refresh your page every 5 seconds, and you'll have 30 new posts. It's incredible how much information is out there. So you need to be able to stand out from everyone else.
Yeah. So what made you join Heart-Centered and Sustainable Income?
Well, I was referred, I guess. Yeah, I guess not really referred, but I had joined. I took part in another group that you were part of, and I heard you speak, and other people were like, "Oh my God, Misty's amazing!" And I have to say, I never look. And this is, I think, how people kind of look at my business also. And they're like, "Oh, I don't need someone to do social media." And I'm like, what do I need a business coach for? Like, it's sort of working. Like, let's just keep doing what we're doing. And then I realized, in all of my professional training, I've never run my own business. I've always worked for someone else. I was always told what to do. So I didn't have to worry about budgeting, and I didn't have to worry about retaining clients, and none of that. Like, it was all foreign to me. So, 4 years into my business, I was like, you know what? This is an investment in myself. And it has paid back and then some. And it's just nice to have a support team of other women who are doing the same thing I am, is creating their own businesses and, doing it for multiple reasons, monetary, to make themselves feel good, to give themselves feel empowered. I love it. That's the reason I started my own business. So, again, did I do it overnight? No, I didn't reach out to you overnight. Took a lot of internalizing to realize you want to move your business to the next level. You need a professional, and there's a reason everyone is a professional at what they do, because you can't do it yourself.
So true. So true. So, what do you think has been most valuable for you in it? So just other people know a little bit about it. Or your favorite part, maybe I should say that.
I think my favorite part is the accountability. For me, that's
exactly why I decided.
that's a really big deal for me. I need someone to hold my hand to keep me accountable for things. My brain is in a million different directions.
Yeah.
So the accountability is super important to me. Just like some people join Weight Watchers because they need someone to weigh them in every week. I need Misty to check on me every week. Did you do your homework? Misty's my teacher. Yes, Miss Misty, I did my homework. Or no, and I hang my head in shame.
No shame, no shame.
No, I know. You never shame me. I shame myself. But it's been just an opportunity for me to, really be held, and it's worked, whether it's not like we meet and then I go and get a client, but we meet, we talk about things, and I keep building upon my business. to make it better. And so it's really, really important for me to meet weekly with you and to go over things and, you know, learn little tricks of the trade that I don't know. And there's things that I teach you during the week that like you
She
didn't
really
know,
does
you
know a
know?
lot about social media. I will say
Yeah,
that.
I mean, you know, all the again, did I run my own business with no help for 4 years? I did, but did I do it 100% the right way? No, a lot of it was luck. But I've made it so much better over the last year just by the accountability and learning. I think every week is like a new lesson in life for me. So it really helps.
Absolutely. Okay, well, thank you for your feedback. That's helpful for people. What do
Yeah, I
you
mean,
think? What do you want other people to know about heart-centered sustainable income if they're like new or they haven't heard about it before? What do you think? Because you've been in it now. We've been together like 6 months or
no,
nothing.
more than that. It's almost a year.
Yeah, almost.
It might be
Actually,
I
it's
think it's a
almost a year.
year.
That is
I
true.
think
It
it's
is
a
almost
year.
a year. So
Time
what?
flies when you're having fun.
That's right, right? I mean, so what do you've been doing this for a hot minute with me. So what would you like, what do you think people should know about it, about heart-centered and sustainable income if they're new?
Um,
They just don't know.
there's no judgment. You'd be surprised to see how many people are in the same boat as you. Um, we learn from each other. There's no fear of discussing things. They're open discussions. Nobody, if you have a new idea that you want to bounce off people, this is the perfect place to do it. Um, and just, even we help each other, like it's a good place to feel secure and safe. And I feel like I get smarter in this group, like we all share. It's true, like people have different ideas, different ways of doing things that you may never have thought of or knew about, and you can try them. And it's a great networking tool also because we're all over the country and some of us are all over the world, and but that's the power of being online, right? Like,
Love it.
I
I
mean,
love it. And what she's talking about, guys, is the group nature of this. Now, Heart Centered Sustainable Income is primarily a one-on-one program, but there is a group aspect to it because we're all in this thing together. So there's a whole group part of it that is also really fabulous. And I always wanted to create that, but that wasn't my intention. It just sort of happened because the women are in this are so amazing and they're so loving and connected with one another. It's just this beautiful community of world changers that is starting to be created that it was like just this happy accident. I feel like I feel
it
so
was,
lucky
but
to
the
even be
program
connected with it.
the
Yeah.
program itself though is it's worth its weight in gold. I mean, you just if you're ready to make an investment in yourself and your business, um, do it. I mean, I don't know what else to say is just do it. Like I can't, it's going to be different for everyone.
Right.
Um, but the outcome is going to be the same, right? You're going to build your business, you're going to build your confidence, you're going to take stake in yourself, which is so important. It's so important. And the more you are confident in yourself, you bring confidence to your business. And the more confidence you have in the business, the more confidence people have in you. So it's a win-win, like on every level, to really take Misty up on her amazing offers that she has.
Wonderful.
And I just love that. It's like, for me it's like taking a class. Like I learn something new every week, but I'm taking a class with like my friends, like it's not. No, it is. Like
That's
I could show up
awesome.
in my pajamas and Misty doesn't care.
You can
um
receive coaching in your pajamas. And by the
in
way,
my
you're not the
pajamas.
only client that does that.
depending on when I schedule my meetings for, pajamas are totally an option.
There are that's actually 3 or 4 women that do the exact same thing.
I mean, could you really tell the difference between my pajamas and my everyday clothes at this point? Because I'm not going
No.
anywhere anyway.
It all looks the same now, doesn't it?
It all looks the same. Who knows? As long as from the top up, I'm dressed appropriately. You never know what's on the bottom.
Okay, so which is amazing, right? We're like hot on the top, chilling on the bottom.
I don't know the last time I put on makeup. I mean, but whatever, it's fine. Who cares?
I know, right? All this on camera stuff is the only reason I put makeup on. I will tell you that right now.
I don't even do it for on camera.
So, all right. So if someone wants assistance specifically with social media, how do they find you? How do people find you in the world? Where do they go?
So you can go to my website, bogatticommunications.com. You can find me on Facebook, Bogatti Communications. I'm on Instagram, Bogatti Communications. Or you can hit me up with a phone call or a text, 516-298-3338. And I have a whole bunch of different programs. The consultation is free. If you're not on social media, I have a program to set you up on social media. If you're looking for ongoing support and you already have accounts, I can do that too. If you're just looking for email marketing,
yeah, she can do all kinds of stuff.
I could do, and look, if there's packages that I have that are like set packages, and then I can make custom packages for people. You need to be flexible in this world, and so I'm flexible. And no business is the same, so everyone has different needs. So,
well, I think you're amazing. Obviously.
Thank you.
And I learned so much from you back in reverse. It's epic. It is and you bring such great energy to our group. So I'm honored you're a part of it. So thank you.
Thank you
for showing up here today too and sharing your
experience.
It can be scary to invest in yourself sometimes. So like talking to someone who's in it and it's like, yeah, it's and actually quite enjoyable. Like,
it is,
as it should be to build your business. You're gonna be stressed. You're gonna that's gonna happen naturally. But generally, you should enjoy the process. Yeah.
Yes, and nothing happens overnight. And I think that's the scary thing is people make investments in their business and in themselves, and they don't see change immediately. But you can't change the world in a day, so you got to give it time.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to watch what happens in your business in 2021. This is gonna be.
We're gonna rock this year,
things look a little squirrely at the moment, but we are on the verge of such a renaissance on this planet. This year, next year, 2024. I think between now and
go up, guys.
It's just gonna be. It gives me goosebumps actually, like what's about to happen. So. I know it might look a little scary right now, but we are all going to get through this. Okay. I promise you that. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Sarah. I think you're amazing. And thank you for your time. And guys, if you're interested in heart-centered and sustainable income, go check it out. Okay. I'm going to drop the link in the box below, but it's coachmisty.com. That's MISTI/heart-centered and sustainable income. So it's pretty simple, but I'll drop the link in the comment box below so that you can go check it out for yourself. And by the way, I'm going to start uploading creative today to the group. The next round of Show Up and Shine starts on the 25th, which is a week, 2 weeks from just yesterday. And we're going to be talking about blowing out your visibility in an amazing, loving way that you can keep going and doing week after week after week to build your business. So it's all about visibility. It's all about getting out there and showing up and shining just like you to share your message with the world, which we need right now very badly. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you again, Sarah. We'll see you guys.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.